Need comfort and peace? Then listen to this message directly from my Father's heart. Need to know how to deal with this day to day? Then listen to the end. I am with you in ways that your eyes cannot perceive and your mind cannot fully grasp. Yet my presence envelops you constantly, offering a reassurance that surpasses all human understanding. Every step you take, every breath you draw, is met with my watchful care, and though you may feel alone, you are never without the embrace of love that surrounds your life. When shadows gather around your path and the weight of uncertainty presses heavily upon your heart, know that I am walking beside you, guiding each movement and shaping every circumstance with a precision born of infinite wisdom and unwavering compassion. Even when the noise of the world becomes deafening and your thoughts are entangled in worry or fear, my presence is a gentle current beneath the surface of your consciousness, steadying the chaos and offering a calm that cannot be disturbed by fleeting challenges. I am not distant or indifferent to the struggles that touch your heart. Each concern, each longing, and each unspoken prayer is heard, understood, and held tenderly within the expanse of my love. When you pause to sense me, even in silence, you tap into a reservoir of strength and serenity that can carry you through the most turbulent storms of your life. There are moments when the path ahead seems obscured, when clarity feels impossible and the weight of decisions feels unbearable, yet I am already present, arranging unseen pathways that lead toward good, even when you cannot perceive them. Trust in my presence is the key that unlocks a peace deeper than circumstance, a stillness that rests within your soul even while the world swirls around you. By leaning into this trust, you allow my guidance to flow freely, shaping outcomes and opportunities that your human understanding cannot yet comprehend. And in that surrender, a profound tranquility settles into the heart. Your fears, doubts, and insecurities are not obstacles, but invitations to experience my closeness in a deeper, more transformative way. When you feel overwhelmed by responsibilities, uncertainties, or the relentless pace of life, I am there as a steady hand, a quiet presence that steadies your spirit and reassures you that nothing you face is beyond my care. Every heartbeat, every breath, and every fleeting thought that turns toward me is a doorway into a sanctuary of calm, a space where your soul can rest and gather strength to move forward with courage and clarity. Do not underestimate the power of simply being aware that I am with you. In this awareness lies a subtle yet profound shift, a change in perception that allows the burdens you carry to lose their weight, a gentle transformation that fills your heart with light and your mind with clarity. I'm not merely beside you in moments of joy or triumph. I'm present in the hidden corners of your life, in the spaces where pain, uncertainty, or fatigue dwell. And when you allow me to enter these spaces, you discover a peace that is both constant and sustaining, flowing like a river through every aspect of your existence. There are times when your soul longs for reassurance, when the quiet moments of the night or the restless pauses of your day seem heavy with doubt. Yet in those moments, my presence is closest, whispering encouragement and reminding you that you are deeply known, fully loved, and never abandoned. Your struggles are not ignored, nor are your fears dismissed. They are embraced within my care, transformed, and held with a tenderness that heals and restores. As you cultivate an awareness of this presence, your heart begins to trust in the unseen, your spirit finds rest in certainty beyond human comprehension, and the mind that was once restless becomes steady and calm. Even when life moves swiftly and the pressure of circumstance presses upon you, I am the unshakable foundation beneath your every step. My presence does not waver. It does not depend on the successes or failures of your day, the clarity or confusion of your path, or the approval or judgment of others. It is constant, eternal, and steadfast, inviting you to rest in the assurance that you are never navigating life alone. Each moment in which you sense me is a reminder that trust in my presence transforms fear into courage, doubt into clarity, and uncertainty into a serene confidence that cannot be shaken by external forces. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to experience the depth of my nearness, for I am present not only in the ease of life, but most powerfully in its trials. When your heart feels heavy, when decisions feel overwhelming, and when the future seems uncertain, I am the quiet strength that underpins every moment, a presence that whispers courage, steadies your spirit, and reminds you that all is known and all is cared for. Trust becomes a living force within you when you allow my presence to guide your heart and mind, transforming ordinary moments into opportunities to experience extraordinary peace. Do not seek dramatic signs or tangible proofs to recognize that I am with you, for my presence is subtle, woven into the ordinary, visible in the quiet rhythm of your daily life, and felt deeply in the heart that turns toward me. Every breath, every choice, every reflection can be a reminder of my closeness, and in these moments, serenity becomes a natural companion, wrapping your soul in warmth and providing clarity, strength, and hope that is beyond the comprehension of the human mind. Your life is never random, and your path is never without purpose. I am with you in every circumstance, orchestrating outcomes, guiding your steps, and filling your spirit with reassurance, courage, and unwavering love. By choosing to trust in my presence, to sense me in every moment, and to lean into the comfort I offer, you discover a peace that surpasses understanding, a calmness that steadies your heart, and a joy that endures even when the storms of life rise around you. Surrendering worries, I invite you to release the burdens that weigh heavily upon your spirit, the anxieties that seem endless, and the fears that whisper relentlessly in the quiet corners of your mind. When you attempt to bear them alone, they grow heavier, yet when you surrender them to me, a peace emerges that surpasses every understanding. Each worry you entrust to my care is transformed into an opportunity for freedom, a channel through which my presence can flow deeply into your heart, softening tension and infusing clarity where confusion once reigned. There is no concern too small or too large for me to hold, no question too delicate, no moment too insignificant. Every detail of your life is known and cherished, and when you release your anxieties, I guide circumstances with a wisdom and love that are beyond human comprehension. Trust becomes a bridge connecting your fragile heart to the steady strength I offer, and in each act of surrender, you discover that you are carried rather than abandoned, guided rather than lost. When doubts crowd your thoughts and the mind races with endless scenarios, pause and allow me to take what you cannot carry. Your fears do not define your value, and your burdens do not measure your strength, yet every worry you hand over to me lightens your spirit. In the gentle act of surrender, your heart becomes a sanctuary where serenity grows, where courage is nurtured, and where the peace of my presence steadies every trembling thought. Even when circumstances feel overwhelming and decisions weigh heavily upon your soul, your willingness to entrust me with your cares opens the door to transformation. Anxiety is replaced by a calm that transcends understanding, a quiet reassurance that every challenge, every difficulty, and every uncertainty is already held within my love. Surrender is not passive, but a courageous act that allows your spirit to rest in certainty beyond comprehension, trusting that I am already at work orchestrating the best for you. Every worry released is an act of faith, a statement that you believe I am capable of carrying what seems impossible. When you release control, you invite me to intervene, to shape outcomes, and to provide guidance that leads to growth, restoration, and peace. I am attentive to the silent whispers of your heart, the concerns you dare not speak aloud, and the fears that linger unexpressed, and I long to replace them with the profound security of being deeply known and endlessly loved. When restlessness or doubt arises, remember that the act of surrender is itself a path into freedom. As you hand over your concerns, your spirit aligns with my presence, creating a rhythm of calm that permeates every thought and feeling. Anxiety loses its power when it is entrusted to me, and in its place, peace flows like a river through your heart, steadying your mind and renewing your energy to face the challenges of life with clarity and strength. Do not fear that releasing your worries diminishes your responsibility or your awareness. It is a recognition that you do not carry life alone. Every surrendered burden becomes a space for grace to dwell, a channel through which my love flows freely, transforming despair into hope, confusion into understanding, and heaviness into lightness. The very act of entrusting me with your cares invites a profound serenity that reaches into every corner of your being. Even when circumstances remain unclear or outcomes uncertain, your surrender opens a path for divine guidance, wisdom, and protection. Trust in my care is a foundation that cannot be shaken by circumstance, a quiet assurance that whatever you face is already known, already embraced, and already held within the expanse of my presence. Your heart grows lighter, your mind steadier, and your spirit more resilient as you walk in the freedom that comes from releasing what you cannot carry. Surrender is a daily practice, a continuous choice to recognize that your concerns are never beyond my reach. With each moment of relinquishment, you open a channel for my peace to flow uninterrupted, for clarity to emerge, and for courage to rise within you. The love that meets you in these moments is constant, unwavering, and infinitely patient, providing a sanctuary where your spirit can rest, your mind can find clarity, and your heart can be renewed. Every fear, every worry, and every restless thought you release becomes a space for me to dwell fully within you. I am the steady presence that transforms tension into calm, doubt into faith, and anxiety into hope. By surrendering your cares, you discover a freedom that cannot be taken, a peace that surpasses understanding, and a confidence in my unwavering love that carries you through every moment with serenity, clarity, and courage. Gratitude for life. I invite you to embrace the abundance that surrounds your life, to awaken your heart to the blessings that are constant, though often unseen, and to notice the small wonders that bring light even to the heaviest moments. Gratitude is the lens through which peace flows effortlessly, transforming ordinary moments into experiences of profound joy. When you attune your mind to notice these gifts, you discover a rhythm of life imbued with meaning, where the soul finds rest and the heart opens to serenity beyond comprehension. Every breath you take is an invitation to recognize the miracle of existence, the quiet presence of life that sustains you and fills your being with vitality. When you pause to appreciate these gifts, you allow my peace to settle over your spirit, quieting anxious thoughts and creating space for joy to emerge. Gratitude is not simply a reflection of fortune, but a conscious alignment with the fullness of life, a choice to acknowledge the richness already present, even in moments of challenge or uncertainty. The simplest of blessings, a smile from another, the warmth of sunlight, the rhythm of your heartbeat, carries a resonance of divine care. When your awareness rests upon these gifts, the soul expands and tension dissolves, creating a sanctuary within your heart where calm, contentment, and hope flourish. Each act of thankfulness is a doorway into this sanctuary, a conscious participation in the grace that permeates every aspect of existence. Even in difficulty, there is room for gratitude, for every challenge holds within it lessons, strength, and opportunities for growth. When you focus on the ways life shapes you, when you see the beauty hidden even in struggle, your heart finds rest, your mind gains clarity, and your spirit discovers a resilience born of trust and awareness. Gratitude transforms perception, turning obstacles into teachers and ordinary moments into sources of profound joy. Awareness of blessings cultivates a harmony that nurtures peace, joy, and serenity. When you reflect on what you have received rather than what is absent, the weight of longing diminishes and the heart opens to receive even more of the life, love, and grace that I offer. Gratitude is a lens that reshapes reality, allowing every breath, every encounter, and every moment to resonate with purpose, presence, and divine care. The practice of gratitude awakens the soul to the sacred in the mundane, revealing beauty, wisdom, and love in every detail of existence. Each acknowledgement of what you have, no matter how small, strengthens your connection to me, providing a foundation of peace, joy, and trust that sustains you in every circumstance. Your awareness of gifts transforms life into a living prayer, an expression of openness to the presence of love and abundance in every experience. In moments when life feels rushed, overwhelming, or burdensome, gratitude becomes a stabilizing force, reminding you of the continuity of blessings, the constancy of care, and the enduring presence of love that guides every moment. By focusing on the good that surrounds you, your spirit finds rest, your mind clarity, and your heart a quiet confidence that no circumstance can diminish. Each reflection on gratitude deepens your awareness of the sacred flow of life and aligns your soul with serenity. Even when loss or difficulty appears, gratitude changes perception, revealing ways in which care, protection, and growth persist, even when circumstances are unclear. By acknowledging gifts amidst trials, you open your spirit to experience hope, courage, and renewal, and your heart discovers a rhythm of peace that endures through all seasons of life. Gratitude transforms the ordinary into a vessel of divine presence, nourishing your spirit and steadying your mind. The more you dwell in thankfulness, the more your awareness attunes to the subtle ways I nurture, sustain, and guide your life. Each moment of gratitude is a step deeper into peace, a choice to trust, receive, and recognize that your existence is held within a love that is infinite, unchanging, and intimately aware of every detail. Your heart becomes a sanctuary of calm, joy, and hope, aligned with the abundance already present in your life. Gratitude is an unbroken invitation to dwell in awareness of the good, to rest in the certainty of love, and to recognize that every moment carries a reflection of care, intention, and blessing. By practicing thankfulness, your life becomes a living expression of trust, peace, and openness, a channel through which my presence can flow fully, steadying your spirit, clarifying your mind, and filling your heart with a joy that endures beyond circumstance. Strength in God's Word. There is a profound power in turning your heart toward the truths I have shared, for my words carry a strength that nourishes your spirit and steadies your mind when life feels overwhelming. When fear rises or confusion clouds your path, my words act as an anchor, grounding you in clarity and offering reassurance that your life is held in a love beyond human comprehension. Each phrase you reflect upon resonates with your soul, illuminating paths that were previously hidden and providing courage and hope to move forward with confidence and peace. The wisdom within my words is living, not simply for reading, but for integration into your daily existence, shaping decisions, guiding actions, and calming restless thoughts. By dwelling in them, you open a channel for my presence to fill your life, and you discover that the challenges you face are not obstacles to your faith, but opportunities to experience the depth of my care and the constancy of my guidance. Trust in these truths is not passive. It is a conscious alignment with a source of strength that endures through all circumstances. Even when your mind is crowded, when noise and pressure threaten to overwhelm, returning to my words centers your thoughts, restores perspective, and reminds you that every step you take is supported by an unshakable foundation. My guidance is constant and unchanging, a quiet light that illuminates your path, and your willingness to reflect on these truths allows peace, clarity, and resilience to flow into every area of your being. Each moment spent in contemplation deepens your connection with me and strengthens your inner calm. When fear tempts you to doubt or despair, my words are a steady hand, holding you firmly while your spirit regains balance. They are a source of courage and a reservoir of serenity, infusing your heart with confidence that surpasses the limitations of understanding. As you meditate upon them, the strength they offer becomes tangible, reshaping your perception of circumstances, fortifying your resolve, and reminding you that you are never alone in the face of life's trials. There is a rhythm in my words that resonates deeply with the soul, harmonizing the mind and nurturing the heart. By engaging with them deliberately, you cultivate resilience, wisdom, and an enduring peace that is independent of external conditions. Challenges become opportunities for reflection, obstacles transform into lessons, and uncertainty is met with confidence because my words are a steady source of truth and guidance flowing into every aspect of your existence. Even when outcomes are unclear and life feels unpredictable, the truths I have shared offer a foundation that cannot be shaken. Each time you return to them, your spirit is strengthened, your mind steadied, and your heart reassured that no matter what unfolds, you are enveloped in care, love, and divine wisdom. My words are alive, carrying guidance and comfort that transform anxiety into calm, doubt into trust, and fear into hope. By dwelling on these truths, you attune yourself to a rhythm of life where serenity prevails, and your spirit becomes aligned with the enduring flow of my love. Every moment spent in reflection strengthens your ability to face uncertainty with grace and courage, to navigate challenges with clarity, and to embrace the present with confidence that everything is orchestrated within my care. The repetition of meditation allows these truths to penetrate deeply, anchoring your soul in a peace that cannot be disturbed. There is a sacred intimacy in focusing on my words, for in doing so, you draw near to me and experience the fullness of guidance, comfort, and wisdom. Each thought you bring into alignment with these truths strengthens your trust, clarifies your perception, and opens your heart to a profound calm that persists even amid adversity. The strength you receive is continuous, flowing into every choice, every action, and every moment of your life, providing resilience, clarity, and peace. The more you immerse yourself in reflection upon my words, the more your life transforms into a living expression of their wisdom. You begin to act from a place of inner stability, responding to challenges with patience, clarity, and courage, and you discover that the peace and strength offered by my words are inexhaustible. They are a constant source of empowerment and reassurance, guiding your heart, steadying your mind, and nurturing your spirit. Your life is shaped by the truths you embrace, and by allowing my words to dwell within you, you cultivate an enduring foundation of faith, courage, and serenity. Each reflection, meditation, and conscious thought aligned with these principles strengthens your connection with me, opens your heart to receive divine guidance, and provides a source of strength that endures through all circumstances, filling your life with peace, clarity, and hope. Living the present with hope. Your life unfolds moment by moment, and I invite you to embrace each instant fully, with awareness and hope, recognizing that the present is a sacred space where my presence meets you. When your heart rests in the now, you discover freedom from the burdens of past regrets and future anxieties, and you open to the gifts, guidance, and blessings that are already flowing toward you. Every breath, every movement, and every thought carries the potential to align your spirit with peace, joy, and confidence. Even when uncertainty surrounds you and the future seems unclear, the present is a foundation where hope can flourish and clarity can arise. By focusing on what is before you rather than what has passed or what might come, your spirit anchors in trust, your heart steadies, and your mind gains the ability to respond with courage and grace. Hope is cultivated in these moments, a quiet assurance that every step you take is guided, every challenge supported, and every choice informed by my care. When your mind drifts to worry or past regrets, gently bring it back to the present, to the rhythm of life that pulses with possibility and divine guidance. Each moment is an opportunity to align your choices with love, courage, and faith, transforming ordinary experiences into sacred encounters infused with purpose and blessing. The present is not empty or trivial. It is a vessel for peace, a space where your heart can rest and hope can grow, even in the midst of uncertainty. Living in the present allows you to face challenges with clarity rather than fear, to respond with calmness rather than haste, and to perceive opportunities where you might have seen obstacles. When your attention rests in this moment, you invite my presence fully into your life, creating a rhythm where serenity, trust, and resilience flow freely, nourishing every part of your being and guiding each step with love and care. The present is also where healing occurs, where burdens are released, and where joy can be fully received. By focusing on this moment, you create a sanctuary within your heart, a space where past hurts lose their weight and future uncertainties do not overshadow your peace. Every breath rooted in awareness strengthens your spirit, restores your mind, and opens your heart to receive the fullness of love and hope I offer. Even amid difficulty, the present remains a stable ground where courage can grow, clarity can emerge, and hope can flourish. Each act of conscious attention, each reflection upon the blessings and guidance available in this moment, cultivates a serenity that sustains you through all challenges. By embracing the present fully, you discover that life is not simply something to endure, but a continuous unfolding of divine care, opportunity, and grace. Your awareness of the present strengthens trust, for it reminds you that every circumstance is held within my hands and that my guidance and love are constant. By focusing on what is here and now, you allow hope to take root, fear to diminish, and your heart to rest in certainty that every detail of your life is known, cared for, and directed toward your highest good. Each conscious moment becomes a channel for peace and courage to flow without interruption. There is a rhythm to life that is accessible only in the present, a sacred pulse that carries the essence of hope, love, and divine purpose. By dwelling fully in awareness of this rhythm, you attune your spirit to the flow of guidance, protection, and blessing that permeates every instant. Living in hope transforms ordinary experiences into opportunities to encounter my presence, to sense my care, and to embrace a life imbued with clarity, courage, and joy. The present is a gift, and by opening yourself to its fullness, you cultivate resilience, contentment, and a deep sense of connection with me. Every choice, every action, and every breath rooted in this awareness strengthens your spirit, steadies your heart, and nurtures a hope that persists even through challenges. By embracing the moment with intention, you discover the freedom to live fully, the serenity to rest confidently, and the courage to step forward with trust in my love. Your journey unfolds continuously, and each present moment is a sacred opportunity to experience my presence, guidance, and care. By living fully here and now, you discover a peace that past regrets cannot take and future fears cannot diminish, a serenity that strengthens every step, and a hope that sustains your heart through all seasons. Each breath aligned with awareness becomes a channel for my love, wisdom, and grace, filling your life with courage, clarity, and joy that endures beyond measure. Beloved, the message continues in this video on the left that appears on the screen. Listen to continue being blessed. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Amen.